That's joining. Always good to have you here with me. I am just colouring today. Colouring, and hopefully some of you out there will be popping in. Maybe you're colouring or doing something as well. I have put there, hello Blossom, how are you doing? I have put in the yellow basket all of my art kits and books, so if there's anything any of you would like to see or know more about, thank you for the likes, so much appreciated. If there is anything in the basket that you want any questions on, let me know. And during the live there is 10% off all of my art books and kits, so but it's only during the live to get the 10% off. So yeah, if you have any questions about anything, there's some of the bits here and I can show you or talk through anything. Yeah, I'm great, thank you. I've had a really good day. Yeah, a busy one, but I like being busy. Time flies when you're busy, doesn't it? And this is the colouring mug. I am actually drinking my tea out of it now. But it's a great prezi for someone who loves to do their colouring, if you know anyone that does their colouring. Oh, thanks Blossom. So yeah, I'm going to do one of these fairy doors this evening. I'm just going to carry on colouring and hopefully it's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've just got to decide which one to do. I'm not sure. They're all really kind of pretty, aren't they? Let's go for... shall I just go right for the middle one? Let's just do that. So first of all, I always make sure my pencils are completely sharp. And when I want to lay colour down on a wide area, I'm keeping my pencil as flat as I can. That way, and I'm also turning it. That way I'm using up the pencil from around the whole of the pencil tip. Hello anybody that's come in, please do say hi. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. We're just doing some colouring, relaxing. I've also got 10% off any of my art books or any of my art kits this evening between 7 and 9. So if there's anything you'd like there, you'll need to grab it to get a bit of money off during that time. Thanks for popping by. Hi, Kerno Bargains. How are you? I think I'm going to come in with a darker brown around the edge because here on the door, and I'm using the actual point this time, but I'm still turning the pencil point because that way I'm still using up as much of the pencil point as I can. Whereas if we keep using the side, it'll snap and we've wasted the pencil. And although that seems silly, oh, it's just a pencil, but actually some of the professional pencils are like £3 or £4 each. So... yeah, you kind of got to think about the money. These ones are Brookfunas. These are a really great brand to go for. I don't actually sell these, but they are great because they're a good starter pencil. They come in lots of colours. So as you can see now, I'm just coming in to create a little bit of shade where the lines are in the drawing. Can you see that? True, yeah, Blossom, yeah, absolutely. Some of the makes out there are ridiculous, but they are for professional artists, so. So what's everyone been up to today? Hope you've all had a good day. What is the name of the brand of your pencils? Mine are, I'm not actually sure. They're Studio Pencils, and I've got them from, oh, Chiltern Arts. They're kind of a beginner set. But like a good beginner set, if that makes any sense. Because it's all you need to get going is just a little 12 set of pencils. That's all I started with. And then you get used to different pencils, whether some are harder, some are softer. It's just a case of trying them out. But when you start to do blending and kind of more professional pieces, it helps to have kind of, I'm going to move that up so that it's not underneath. It's at the moment, it's all underneath the writing, I think, isn't it? There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? It's quite difficult because I'm kind of working and the camera's right here in my face. So I'm trying to work and the camera's in the way, but it's right there so I can keep checking it, which is absolutely brilliant. We'll go for some greens. Go for some kind of natural looking greens. I think down here where there's some leaves. I'm doing great, thank you. There's nobody in here apart from you, I don't think, but that's okay, I don't mind. Apart from you, I don't think, but that's okay, I don't mind. Here in the daytime, so I'll have to figure out and try different things out. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. I've got loads there. 733. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for sharing the live, Blossom. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It really helps people to come in. They won't know otherwise. So if anyone's here and they're interested in anything in my yellow basket down there, please just ask questions. I've got lots of books and kits that might be of use. Ask away. There's 10% off, but only during this live. So as soon as I stop, I think it's 9 o'clock, it stops. So this colouring book I'm doing now is called A Little Bit of Everything, because every page has lots of things on it, but they're just small things, so that you just have small projects to do at the end of the day, rather than feeling overwhelmed. Sorry, that's my sharpener, it's noisy, isn't it? By like a full page of colouring. I've only been doing these lives since yesterday, so properly. I did a few lives in the past, but not really. I didn't really take it very seriously, but I want to kind of do it every day. But it's just me. I'm just trying to find the right time when people are around. I did have a lot more on during the day, as I said. I don't know why that is. I would have thought evening would be best after people have had their tea and they're sat on the sofa. Maybe it'll get a bit busier later. I keep sharpening it, but I don't seem to be able to get a point on that one. And the pencil's disappearing into the sharp. There we are. Pencil's disappearing into the sharpener. So that one actually, it's kind of a nice bright green, and that other one is more of like a leafy green, I'd say. We need to start at some point. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Right, so I'm just seeing your chat there. It's nice to see you chatting. Are you friends? Yes, I thought you were. I must admit, I've really enjoyed the lives. I've only did one yesterday. Two. Did I do two yesterday? I can't remember. Might have come on the day before as well. And I'm just really enjoying them. It's just nice to chat to people of an evening whilst I'm relaxing. Like-minded people. I'm just using one set of pencils tonight so that I'm not fussing and flapping, and absolutely, yeah. We are, and we share art live streams to each other. Oh, that's lovely. That's nice, because then you get to share what you're seeing, because different things will show up on your For You pages. They seem a bit random sometimes, the For You page. So I won't see anyone for ages, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing them every day again. I don't get it. I think they just change the algorithm all the time and just keep, I don't know what they're doing with it. They're fiddling about with it. I know they took down the series at the moment. You know the series, when you can load up series and people can buy your series. So I've got series where I put like full tuition tutorials on, and they've stopped letting me load up. Not just me, I mean everybody, because they're working on it to make it better. I'd love to know what they're doing. I'd love to know what they're doing. I'm sure we'll find out. It would be better to be able to load up tutorials that are longer than 20 minutes because that's the maximum. So I'll have like a part 1 for 20 minutes and then I'll have a part 2 and a part 3, because sometimes they're pieces of artwork that can be hours long. Come down a bit closer for you guys. There we go. Still probably can't see very well, can you? Right. It would be worth it. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully it will sort itself out. Let's go for a nice, bright, sunshiny, yellowy, orange flower, because there's a nice big one up there. Let's do a nice, bright, sunny flower. So for anyone coming in, or if you're not actually in the live and you're hovering outside, my name's Tash. I'm an artist in the UK. I sell art books and art kits. They're in the basket down there, and they're 10% off during the live if you fancy giving something a try. There's art journals, there's learn to draw books, there's colouring books, all sorts. I've been teaching all my life. Yes, I am on YT. I don't talk about it too much on here though, because if they pick it up, they'll like shadow ban me for mentioning them. So yeah, if you go to my bio, the link there will show you. So I've been plodding away on that for about a year. So I'm hoping this year will kind of be the year where things start to pick up for me a bit. I've been self-employed for 4 or 5 years and developing. Yeah, it's very bright and colourful. I've been developing my products for a while. Like I sell all sorts of gifts and things that I print myself, like tea towels and mugs and things. And I do still do that, but I love teaching more than anything. I absolutely love teaching. It's what I did as I was a primary school teacher for years. So if I can teach the thing that I love the most, which is art, then it makes me even happier. How lucky am I? I just need to make money doing it now. That would be good. I do make some, but not quite enough to survive properly. Thank you, that would be great. Yeah, just maybe have YouTube on constant play in the background. just my videos. Oh dear. Lots of likes and comments would be great. Thanks, Blossom. It all helps, doesn't it? Thank you, I would really appreciate that. You're a legend. There, the flowers are coming to life a bit now. I'm going to go for more of a bit of a red as well, right in the middle, in that centre. I like to include lots of different colours, but not too many, but just subtle. Thank you. So if anyone has just come in, my name's Tash. I'm an artist in the UK. I teach art in all sorts of different mediums. I sell art books and kits. There's 10% off tonight if you are interested at all. I think I'm going to do those stones like a different kind of reddy brown a little bit as well. Just throw some red brown in. We'll differentiate it from the actual gate by putting that red in, and then we'll come back to the colours we had before. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Okay, thank you. Lotus Flower Art and DIY. Okay, I'll have to give you a follow. I'll find you. Let's bring this little fairy gate to life. I need to do an acrylic painting tutorial actually, because I sell painting kits as well. And I haven't done one of those for ages. I've been so focused on my book. I might do that tomorrow if I get time. I love painting because it's so free. Well, the way I paint it is anyway. There, hopefully that's starting to look as though it's coming to life a little bit. Right, I think we'll do that handle thing, that hinge thing in grey. Keep putting it there and then you can't see. That might be a bit better. I need the black. I'm going to do the bolt in black there. Blossom, if you're still there, I just wondered, do you do YouTube? Do you do art? I haven't actually had time to even look properly to see what's on your profile. For anyone that's just come in, I'm Tash. I'm an artist in the UK. I teach art and I sell art kits and art books. There's 10% off this evening, but only during the live. So if you are interested, I think that needs to be actually a different colour. I think that looks like a flower. Let's try and get like a nice pinky colour. Yeah, it's definitely a flower. I thought it was leaves and then I thought, oh, actually they're coming out like a flower. It's so sort of tiny detailed, these ones. Like every page is so different. Like that's a really simple one and another simple one. And then all of a sudden you get like the really detailed ones again. And I just like the fact that no matter what mood you're in, you'll be able to find something that... I really wanted to do something a bit more detailed tonight, whereas yesterday it was the easy ones. So it just goes to show it helps to have different things for different moods. All in one book. And the good thing is as well, that means you don't have to do it in any order either. I jump about. Just going to open it out actually because it's a bit bumpy. Bit bumpy. My friend and I, we are thinking to be more involved in art and craft. Yeah, well, I mean, if that's where your passion lies, I suggest you do it. Because I didn't do it for many, many years, and I wish I had. And I'm a bit disappointed with myself for not doing it, but a bit earlier. But never mind. It's never too late. As long as I'm still breathing, I can still keep trying. You like the colouring with your daughter? I just follow. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's a really good idea. That'd be lovely. Thank you. Any help is much appreciated. How old's your daughter? I always wanted a daughter. I've got 2 boys and neither of them like arts and crafts. And, you know, I'm so into my arts and crafts. It just seems strange that they're not, but hey ho, wasn't meant to be. Really true, in the first step, it's all it's needed. First step, that's it, get started. She's 3, oh, that's adorable. Adorable. Although they're very needy at that stage, aren't they? And they always want, come and play, come and play. Whereas now, my kids don't even want to know me. They get to that stage like, oh, Mom, you're embarrassing. If anyone in here has just joined, my name's Tash from Heart and Design. I think people are coming in and going again. Right. I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to go for grey on the stones. This is my second account, so still growing. And I found out she loved playing with creativity. Brilliant. Well, that's perfect then. You could maybe design things for kids and stuff. And do that. Do kids crafty stuff. I mean, some of my stuff is okay for kids, but probably not 3. Yeah. Needs to be very, very kind of simple for 3, doesn't it? Seems like ages ago when mine were 3. I was looking at photos of my boys the other day, actually, when they were that kind of age, and yeah, it got me emotional. It goes so quick. It goes so quick, and you kind of look at the pictures and think, where's my little boy gone? Oh, doesn't look like anyone wants to come in and be crafty tonight. It's alright, I'm going to keep going. Time does run so fast, doesn't it? And it feels like hard work at the time, so you're kind of like, oh God, I can't wait till they're older. And then they get older and it's like, no! I wanted you to stay young. Can't win. I think we've nearly finished this one. Yeah, I don't really want to fuss with it too much, because I mean you can keep going forever adding layers. What I am going to do now is get my blender pen out, which I always rave about whenever I do any colouring, because it makes a difference. I'm going to zoom right in and you'll see when I use the blender pencil, it brings out the actual colour and pigment of the pencil, and it also gets rid of all the graininess and smooths it out. You can see the difference as I go, hopefully. So it's a big tip for if you're wanting nice smooth finishes. Use a blending pencil. I absolutely love the final effect when it does that. Thank you, Blossom. You're very kind. Okay, so I'm just blending in the colours now. You don't really want your blending pencil to be that sharp anyway, but it was getting a bit too blunt. And when you do this, because you're pushing the pigment into each other and into the paper, you will get a lot of dust off it. So all I'm doing now is blending the colours out so that they will be less kind of, what's the word? They'll be more blended in together. They won't have any kind of pencil marks, and it will have a bit more flow to it. Please do give me a follow if you haven't already, if you're in here, or even if you're hovering outside and thinking about coming into the live. I'd really appreciate it. And any likes you can give me. Wow, lots of likes. Thank you so much. I expect that's you, Blossom, isn't it? You've been double tapping away. Thank you. I'm not going to worry about doing every single leaf. The main part was the door, so that's the bit that needed to be mostly blended out. Yeah, you're lovely. Thank you. I do really appreciate it, and it is noticed. I will do the same if you start to go live too. You'll have to share to me when you go live so that I know. Because I don't tend to scroll as much as I used to. I'm just so busy being on here myself. I've stopped scrolling. Just have some water. Got a scratchy throat. And I'm just coming in with a black now, and that really helps with some shadow work. So just making some deeper shadow marks. There. See, this is the problem. Like, I'll say I'm finished, but then I keep finding things to do. I'm like, no, it needs a bit of this and a bit of that. Because sometimes the littlest changes can make the biggest differences. And it is really important to get in and get those dark shadows in, because that makes it, yes, to bring it more to life, exactly. I want a nice dark green, and I think this might just do it, because that needs a little bit more shadow in the leaves. So at the moment they all look like one colour, so we need to just get the shadows in. Yeah, there we are. So that's separated those leaves out already. Pull back again a little bit so people see the kit. And the books, the pile of books. I can't believe that these are all since December. Well, actually, I think 4 of them I had done in the past, but they weren't very good versions, the Learn to Draw books, so I've redone them. So I've been really busy with books for about a month, to make sure I had a bit of a wodge there to sell, rather than just one. But I think the colouring books is really what people are looking for more than anything. The Learn to Draws are good, but not everybody wants to learn to draw, but people are more likely to colour. It's so popular now, colouring. So if I can help by bringing a little bit of joy with my colouring books, and then all the better. It'll make me happy too. Okay, that's a fairy door done. I wonder if my tea's probably gone cold now, hasn't it? I should put it there really, so it's on show all the time, shouldn't I? It's in the shop, but it's marked as out of stock. Let me just have a look and see if I can put it in stock, and then you'll be able to see it. And don't forget, it's 10% off at the moment, so let's have a look. So products, yeah, so I need to change the stock to say that there's actually some in there. There we go. Should be fine now. You should be able to see it. Hopefully I've added it to the 10% off as well. There is postage though as well, don't forget. I always think it's disappointing, like you'll look at all the things you want and add them, and then you get loads of postage. So I'm always quite open and says, don't forget postage. Look. Somebody bought a kit earlier. I was so overwhelmed with gratitude when someone bought one of my kits. I think it was one of the £18 ones, so I'll have to pack and postage that tomorrow. But seeing as I only really brought them out yesterday, I just feel so grateful.